What is up, everyone? It's the Munch and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're back at the Naranja Academy because today we're finally going to be taking on the big boss of Team Star, whose identity is still unknown somehow, even though last episode we did fight some guy claiming to be the boss, but I guess he was lying. Whoa, okay. Storm came in out of nowhere. I guess that means it's time to head into the school for our final battle against Cassiopeia. And if you guys are excited, don't forget to smash that like button as we begin the end game of Scarlet and Violet. Wait, I just realized the battle takes place in the schoolyard, so does that mean that it's actually going to be raining during our battle? I mean, I guess that's okay with me, because it means that... Yo, Nurse Miriam though. Okay, hold up. Before we get to this very important battle, you know I gotta say hi to my favorite nurse. We can't just ignore Miriam. It's been a while, huh? How you doing? Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Oh, it's you. Glad you're here. I have some good news. You're not gonna believe this, but... I passed the health teacher certification! Oh my god! We even get a little clap celebration sound effect. That's great! Thank you so much! I saw you pushing yourself real hard with your treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. Of course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work. Well, I'm not gonna try to discredit you, I barely did anything. Thanks for giving me the push I needed. Sure. And thank you for all the wonderful revives, but they tell me there's no room to add new classes this year. Aw, so I guess I'll keep being Nurse Miriam for a bit. Nothing wrong with that. Just you wait though, I'll be standing in front of a class at this academy before you know it. Maybe in the sequel, then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. Oh, I got a lot to learn. I bet I'll make a great teacher. Can't wait to see you in my class. And I can't wait to see you in my... Well, we formed a close bond with Nurse Miriam. Maybe it'll pay off in the DLC, or the sequel, or whatever it is that they do next, because we don't exactly know, but it seems for now that is the end of our story with Nurse Miriam, the first social link that we've completed. I know they're not actually called social links, that's a term from the Persona series, but it's basically the same thing. Now that we've done that though, it's time to head to the schoolyard. Almost didn't notice because there's no exclamation mark, but this is definitely the place, and of course, it's Penny. Or is it? Because the text box definitely says Cassiopeia. Oh my god, bruh. She in Organization 13? Thanks for coming. No one saw this coming! Cassiopeia is actually Penny? Oh my god, the little smirk though. Yo, yes, time to get our game face on. This must be quite a shock. Is it though? The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star slackies outside the school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. Wow, so she's been hacking the crypto market this whole time? Bro, pretty sure that's illegal. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf, all for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Not just yet actually. Get yourself sorted, then we'll try this again. Oh, is it actually gonna kick me out of the schoolyard? Whoops. Well, there is one more thing I wanted to do actually before we fight Penny, who we now know is Cassiopeia for sure, and that is grab our final team member who we're literally looking at right now. That's right, it's Whoopie! There was so much support for Clodsire in the comments that I honestly just felt terrible about the fact that we abandoned our little Clodsire in the box. Like, this was literally the second Pokemon we ever caught. But I think what I'm gonna do is have Whoopi sort of on the bench, quote unquote, because I found out from the comments as well that apparently in this Pokemon League, you can actually swap your Pokemon in between battles. So up on this top row, I've actually got a whole bunch of All-Stars from throughout the playthrough that I've trained up to almost level 50. Well, except Mary. I actually forgot to train Mary, but the rest of them you can see they're like early level 50s, and they weren't that hard to train actually. Plus we have a whole bunch of EXP candies, so if there is a certain Elite Four that I think one of these other Pokemon might be more suited to handle, then I'll swap out someone on the squad for them. But for this battle against Cassiopeia, we're gonna bring in Whoopi. Now it's time to face Cassiopeia once again. Oh my gosh, it was daytime for a second, wasn't it? Okay, this time we're ready. Let's do this. And you might have noticed I have Luma leading the party. That is because she's got the Volt Switch, so just in case it's a Pokemon we can't really handle, we can just switch on out of there. Oh, Clive is gonna be the referee? The letter of apology, Miss Time had me. Preparations took longer than expected. Oh, that's right. That voice. Are you Clive? Wait, you didn't know? Penny, so it was you after all. No. Is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh, I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. I like how Clive has fallen so hard, like from being director to the absolute goof that he is now. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny! Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. I'm quaking in my boots right now, and I'm not even wearing shoes. It's time to fight the true boss of Team Star, Penny. Ooh, they even give her the title. And the music too, hold up. I'm gonna need to bump up my volume because this beat's going kinda crazy right now. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code! Yeah, I don't think anyone is really surprised that Penny ended up being the true boss of Team Star in the end, but like her little backpack also hints, she has actually got a team of evolutions. Or at least I'm gonna guess, considering her first one here is Umbreon. I don't actually know what her squad is. I haven't looked up any spoilers for the Pokemon League or any of the final bosses, so I'm going into this completely blind, which is awesome, but maybe not as awesome as this music. Bro, look at RuPaul. He's jamming right now. I love it. Obviously, Umbreon is a dark type, so we're going to go straight for our close combat, and that should be super effective. Maybe this is why Penny actually wanted to battle us at night, because, you know, Umbreon is the moon Pokemon. Oh, wait, what? That actually didn't finish it. I'm kind of surprised, huh? Well, I guess we can knock it out with an Aqua Step, although we did get our defenses lowered because of the close combat, which could end up biting us in the butt if her next Pokemon is super effective against us. Yep, it's Jolteon up next, and I have decided that I'm actually going to go with the set Pokemon challenge, meaning that I'm not going to switch out when the game gives me the option to. Instead, we'll switch out afterwards when we see what Pokemon she sends out. Well, I guess we knew already what she was sending out, but basically I'm going to pretend like we have set mode on and not switch out when the game gives us the chance to kind of make it a little bit more exciting / challenging, and also makes it feel more like a competitive battle, like online, Pokemon Showdown, or Wi-Fi, or VGC, or whatever it is that you prefer doing, as Whoopi gets her first victory. That's why we brought you onto the team. Not only is she immune to electric moves, but also water because of our ability Water Absorb, which means that this Vaporeon has no idea what's coming for it. And Whoopi also has Toxic, which I know that Stall isn't really all that exciting, but Vaporeon is a pretty tanky Pokemon, so hitting it with a Toxic should definitely help to slowly whittle it down its HP. But Whoopi's also pretty good at attacking. Like, I don't know if you noticed the stats there, but she's got Gunk Shot, and we could actually Terrastalize. If Penny ends up having a Leafeon on her team too, then yeah, Whoopi can definitely handle that too. So let's go for it. We just brought back Whoopi. I'm freaking excited about it. I love Clodsire, so let's terrestrialize into Poison type for a little bit of extra damage. As she just keeps going for those baby doll eyes. Like, what the heck? Oh, come on. Really? We missed? Alright, well, I guess at least the Toxic is still doing some work. And honestly, with one more Gunk Shot plus the Toxic damage, oh, look at that! Water Absorb just completely eats up that Hydro Pump. Literally gives us back some health, too. It's basically like Whoopi's absorbing the nutrients in the water, or eating them. As we get a critical hit, which I don't really think we needed, but, you know, I'll take it. Knocks it down even quicker, so why the heck not? As next up, she is going to have Flareon. Unfortunately for this Fire-type evolution, Whoopi is also good against you, so okay. That did a lot of damage. Whoa, what the frick? Oh, okay, I thought that was the Rocky Helmet, but it was the recoil damage from Flare Blitz. With Earthquake, we will finish it. Whoopi is absolutely carrying the team right now. Oh my god. I mean, I was pretty excited about bringing Whoopi back. I didn't think she was going to be this insane, as Penny is in fact going to have Leafeon. And yo, wait, I just realized, if her final Pokemon is Sylveon, then Whoopi can literally just sweep through her team. So, you know what? I'm going to max potion up. I know that maybe using potions might be a little bit cheap to some people. I mean, maybe it is, maybe not, because Penny didn't go for a potion herself. Honestly, I think we might have even survived that quick attack even without the potion, but I guess we'll never know now, because I healed up back to full HP, and now it's time for the Gunk Shot to miss again. Great. Okay, well, I guess I do have another common question for you guys today, and that is, should I not use potions in the Pokemon League challenge? Because I think I remember reading a comment, or maybe on Reddit, that the Elite Four actually don't use potions themselves, so I guess to make it even, I probably shouldn't use any either. I want to make this more challenging for myself, and also more exciting for you guys to watch. So, we're already doing the whole not switching out thing. Should I also maybe not use potions? Well, looks like in the end it's not going to matter, because Whoopi goes down, finally, after missing like 3 Gunk Shots in a row. That kind of sucked. And I thought for a second, oh my god, yes, the Rocky Helmet actually finished off her Leafeon too. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Well, at least they put up more of a fight than you have so far. But that sounds kind of mean, so I'm just going to stay quiet as we send out Spinel to handle her own fairy. We got some fairy on fairy action, but you know exactly which one's going to end up winning. Time to terrestrialize, shine bright like the starry sky, and become who you really want to be. I feel like this is a metaphor for Penny. Like, she's the one coming out of her shell finally and becoming who she wants to be, and that is a glorious, shining fairy. Seriously? You could have terrestrialized into something that counters steel at least, but nope. Which means that Gigaton Hammer is gonna smack it down to size, and Sylveon is destroyed. Penny's hopes are shattered as we've defeated the leader of Team Star. Still a little confused about this whole thing. Like, wasn't the leader doing things 2 years ago? Penny seems a little bit young to fit into that whole timeline, but I mean, it was the most predictable that she'd be Cassiopeia. It's finally over, guys. It's done. Oh, the final flashback? Looks like it. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail, should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, They didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. They are pretty hideous. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. Guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind Big Boss, you cannot! Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? Well, what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? Wow, another resemblance to Futaba from Persona 5? All I can say to you guys is, thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB! Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us! What is thine intent? Damn. Big Boss, answer us! And they never heard from her again. What? She was literally right there the whole time? Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. So this was really 2 years ago? They look exactly the same. Like, I'm pretty sure kids change a lot as they're growing, especially in the teenage years, which I guess is where they're at. Thanks for everything, Orange. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So, back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required, even leave the team? Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus, the idea of Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star, no, what do your friends in the team mean to you? Okay everyone, say it together. They're my greatest... Oh, here it comes. They're my greatest treasure. Of course they are. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal my own secret identity. Ha ha! Oh my god, he's naked! Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine! But why? I needed a way to talk Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? All of Team Star is here? That's gotta be it, right? They finally get to meet the boss for real. Huh? Yo, Big Boss. Long time no see. Momo. Oh, because he's Giacomo, they call him Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only just found out your real name now. Melly. Verily is thy long hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Oh, he's totally got a crush on her. Orty! Oh my god! We found you at last! You've no idea how worried we've been! Airy. I thought I was the only one that called him Orty. Okay, gang. On the count of 3. 1, 2... Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia! And hello, Penny! My little heart. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. Back to school, huh? On behalf of the Academy, I have something I'd like to say. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I know now this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey, I hereby revoke! Does that mean what I think it means? That's right, back to school for ya! Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Oh, never mind then. Woohoo! Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together! Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee! But I betrayed all of you. Did she really though? Like, in the end, Operation Starfall worked out, right? Far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. I love how she calls her BB. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protected truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Damn, the absolute shame on their faces. But I mean, they found their treasure, right, Clavel? Isn't that what matters in the end? Thus, as punishment, you'll all be required to engage in community service! No, not community service! Yes, specifically, I'll be asking you to manage the STCs. Sexually transmitted... No. The Star Training Centers! Oh, of course! They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Orange battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No? Sounds like fun, so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We would most happily have you at our sides, milady. We can go to school together too. That way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already thinking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys... Orange, what do you think? Really? I think it sounds great. But, I just... No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I simply mean, it is time to leave. Yeah, it's getting late, man. Clavel's got his bedtime. Master Orange, please stop by my office later, if you would. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble? Oh, what the heck? we're back in our dorm room. Bro, it's been so long since we came here. I'm still so surprised that this wasn't where you changed your clothes. I mean, like, I'm surprised I didn't figure out how to change my clothes for so freaking long. Like, it was literally just one of the D-pad buttons. But off to the director's office we go, as we have unfinished business with Clavel. I have literally no idea what it could be, but here we are. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Ooh, who could that be? Who is it?
It's Penny.
Ah, Miss Penny, do come in.
Hello, Director.
I will say one thing though, I really thought Penny and Clavel were gonna be related somehow. I don't know why, that was just a hunch I got from like the trailers, but obviously that didn't end up being true. However, I did predict that Penny would somehow be involved with Team Star even way before I started playing the game. Like in the trailers, I thought she'd have something to do with that story. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response.
But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think.
Oh, a masochist, I see. Why so?
No, not because of that. Because of the other really bad thing I did.
And what would that be? Uh-oh.
You know, the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me? I got it hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League system.
Ah, I see. That is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible.
It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again.
This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I'll have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I mean, wouldn't we just have to give all the LP back? But wait, no, because now it's mine. I won it fair and square. Please don't take away my LP. It's all I have in this world, not my crypto. Oh, we're back in the dorm room. Okay, should we take a nap? Seems like it's daytime now, but it's been a very long day. I think we deserve a little bit of a rest. As we finally concluded Team Star's story, I wonder what that means when we check the map now. Oh yeah, Penny's little thing is gone. We have Nimona and Arvin still, of course, but I suppose that about wraps things up for Team Star story and Penny, most importantly, at least until the post-game, I'm assuming. Unless there's more as we exit the academy. Rototo! Oh, hey, Penny? I mean, Cassiopeia? I don't even know what to call her at this point. Not anymore. There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know, where we first met? In the rain? Really? Come on. I don't want to get all wet. I mean, I suppose we already are, so what the heck. Let's go meet up with Penny then. Just when I was saying I thought that was it for Cassiopeia's story, or I guess Team Star in general, it seems like we've still got just a tad bit more. As there she is. I'd recognize that little Eevee backpack any day. So derpy. The fact this is happening in the rain makes it all seem so much more depressing. Hasta la vista. What? Are you leaving? The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Oh my god. Well, I'm glad she at least admits it. Anyway, about the LP thing. I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. That's great. What happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate. Can you believe that? Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me, like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Yeah, I mean, you hacked the Pokemon League before you're even 18? That's pretty crazy. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but, thanks? Yeah, don't mention it. You saved Team Star, and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here! Oh my goodness, it's Draco Meteor! The strongest dragon move? At least in terms of power, I think it might be. But it's a special attack, and our Baxcalibur is a physical attacker, so I don't think he'll really be the best Pokemon to use it. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So, next time, I'll be the one helping you, Orange. I'll keep that in mind. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista! And off she goes, back to the academy, as we've now officially completed Starfall Street. Oh, that's so satisfying. They give us a little jingle and end screen to really hammer in that we finally completed our first grand story. But before we wrap up this episode, I want to give my thoughts overall on Penny. Like I already mentioned, I feel it was definitely a bit predictable, even though there was a good while when I didn't think it'd be Penny because of the fact that she's so young. Like, it didn't really make sense for her to be in those flashbacks 2 years ago. But just like Ash, apparently main characters don't age in the Pokemon universe, so all the Team Star members just looked exactly the same in the flashbacks. Either way, I guess I'm pretty satisfied with the conclusion of the story, and I'm happy for the members of Team Star that they can keep doing their activities, though it's kinda unfair that you're not forced to wear the uniform. Why am I the only one stuck wearing this trash? Now that is finally gonna do it for this episode. Next time we'll be challenging the Pokemon League, so don't forget to hit that like button if you guys are excited. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next episode.